Toby O'Connor, you have asked me who are my drumming and musical influences. Realistically, if I was going to actually go through all of my musical and drumming influences, this would be a 15-day long video. I'm just going to take you through some seminal drummers and albums, one track in particular and one VHS, one video that I saw. I came home and said to my parents, I want to be a drummer, and my dad said, okay, you want to be a drummer? Listen to this. The track was YYZ by Rush, Neil Peart. Some people say it different, I say Peart, Neil Peart. A King Crimson video, live in Japan, and it was Bill Bruford playing drums, and he started out on these octopads that were on the wall, I seem to remember, and he was just playing these and he was shaking his little bum and he looked so happy, and I just thought, I want to be him, I want to be him. Those two things were massively influential in why I started. I have to say that kind of style of music isn't a massive influence on me now. I might well come back to it in 5 years time, who knows. From there, I mean, there's been some seminal albums that got introduced to me. D'Angelo, Voodoo, Uestlove and Pino Palladino on bass. Oh, amazing. David Axelrod, Songs of Innocence. It blew my mind. Earl Palmer on drums. Unbelievable drummer, and I was just like, where has this been all of my life? This is incredible. I'm actually trying to learn a track by Earl Palmer at the moment. It's called Holy Thursday. It is the bane of my life at the moment. I love it and I just want to be able to play it. Not quite there, let's just say that, eh? Steely Dan. It took me a while to get into Steely Dan. I persevered. I was like, I know that this is good. I just need to carry on with it, and now I absolutely love it. There's two albums that I particularly love, which is Guacho and The Royal Scam. Unbelievable albums. If you haven't heard them, you've got to check them out. The drummers on those are ridiculous. Steve Gadd, Purdie, Jeff Porcaro. Ridiculous level of musicianship on those albums. Got to check out Kid Charlemagne, Steely Dan track. That's Purdie on there. Unbelievable. The feel is just, it's a beautiful track. Al Green's Call Me, that is brilliant. Al Jackson Jr. on the drums. The sound of that snare drum, just the sound of that kit, I adore it. I absolutely adore it. It makes me just go, oh, so good. Another drummer that I love, James Gadson, played with Bill Withers. His feel, if I could have a feel half as good as what he has, I could just die a happy woman, because anyone that plays and make you go like that, that's an incredible musician to me. Another band that I love is The Band. Levon Helm on drums, who is one of my favourite drummers, and his singing and his playing and where he places stuff is just beautiful. It's so wonderful. I saw The Last Waltz, and if you haven't seen it, please see it. It is so incredible. The musicianship, and they have loads of guest singers and stuff. They have like Neil Young, Joni Mitchell, Van Morrison's on there. All sorts of people come in and play with them. Levon Helm, one of my all-time greats. Steve Jordan, that's another one. His stuff with John Mayer is amazing, and I saw him with Eric Clapton recently. I've never seen a drummer command the stage the way that he did. Just sat mouth open in complete awe. I can't believe that man exists, and I can't believe that he sounds the way he does. It's stunning. Brian Blade, he plays with Joshua Redman a lot. That's where I first heard him, on an album called Elastic. The only way I can describe Brian Blade's kind of playing is he's almost like an artist. He plays in colours. I've never heard a player like him. God, I wish I could play like him. In fact, I wish I could play like all of these guys. They are unbelievable. John Bonham, I mean, groove with that kind of power and that sound, Anyone could play John Bonham's kit. It wouldn't sound like John Bonham though. It's his touch, and it's the nuance is just wonderful. That's what I love the most about drummers, it's their nuance. I think that should be enough. If you have any ones that just, any albums, any songs that changed your life, put them in the comments. I want to learn about what you guys like as well. It's not all about me, you know, jeez.